In the 95th episode of the A.S.A.P Tech News, we talk about the new Lian Li Lancool 3 case, Akasa has a new CPU liquid cooler series, DeepCool launches a cheaper variant of its flagship air CPU cooler, and Kingston announces a new DDR5 RAM kit. We start with Lian Li, which has launched the Lancool 3 case. This new model is available in two color options, black and white, and sports mesh intake panels on the front and sides of the casing. In terms of the fans and fan compatibility, the Lancool 3 has four 140mm fans pre-installed and can accommodate up to three 120 or 140mm fans at the front, up to three 120 or three 140mm fans at the top, and up to three 120mm fans above the power supply chamber. When we talk about radiator support, this case will accommodate a radiator up to 360mm at the front and up to 420mm at the top and bottom. Outside of these features, the Lancool 3 offers a good I/O panel with two USB 3.0 ports and a single USB Type-C port, among other things such as RGB switches, audio jacks, and more. Fortunately, the Lancool 3 is not only available in two colors, but it's also available in an RGB and non-RGB variant, and the pricing varies on the model you choose. The Lancool 3 RGB in black is available for $160, with the all-black non-RGB model at $150. For the all-white RGB model, the price is set at $170 and $160 for the all-white non-RGB model. Next, Akasa has announced two new all-in-one liquid CPU coolers which are part of the new Soho series. These are only called the Soho 240 and Soho 360, and the 240 model has an alternate all-white model. From a design perspective, these CPU coolers are nothing new. They have addressable RGB LEDs everywhere on both the fans and the CPU water block and aluminum-made radiators. The fans used on these CPU coolers are the Akasa Soho AR12 RGB, the same fans found on other CPU coolers that are part of the Soho series. Other features of these CPU coolers include a copper baseplate sleeved tubing, a three-phase motor used inside the pump, which has at this moment unknown maximum speed. As for the price, the 240mm all-black model can be had for €121, while the all-white 240mm model can be had for €126. Finally, the 360mm cooler has a price tag of €166. We continue with DeepCool, which has launched the AG CPU cooler series. What the AG series offers is the same CPU cooler but with a lower price tag, as it's missing key features found on the regular version. You can look at the AG series as the Redux series offered by Noctua. The AG620 is essentially the same CPU cooler as the AK620, but it uses different fans and lacks the top plastic covers that were previously installed. However, the AG400 is not the same CPU cooler as the AK400, as it uses a different fan and its heat pipes are more offset, resulting in a different stance for the heatsink, which makes the CPU cooler install easier without the need to remove the front fan. Unfortunately, the pricing has not yet been revealed, but more than likely this will be cheaper than their AK series counterparts. And finally, Kingston has announced the Fury Renegade DDR5 memory series, a new DDR5 RAM series that is geared towards the gaming and overclocking crowd. These RAM kits are advertised to run at a maximum frequency of 6400 MTs with a timing of CL32. These new RAM modules are available as standalone units with a maximum capacity of 16GB per module, or as dual module kits with a total capacity of 32GB. Outside of this, the design of these RAM modules is subjective, with plenty of RGB LEDs used and a lot of graphics and shapes to make the heatsink stand out from the overcrowded DDR5 market. Only time and reviews will tell us if these DDR5 RAM kits are good enough to be competitive. And this is the end of the episode number 95 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, one of the few tech news series which aims to deliver you the news as fast as possible for your convenience.